Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Chris, back with another video. Look who we got back here in the background. Good old Joshy Poo. Josh finally purchased himself a new boat, as you can see behind me. Now, this is gonna take a lot of work. You can't appreciate what Josh has already done to this boat. He couldn't wait. He could not wait. He is a very impatient man. So this weekend, he cleaned her all up. Josh, tell us about your new purchase.
Hey guys, so first off, you want to see my little boat story, check out my page. I posted the intro and talked about a little bit about this boat. I've been in the market for a new boat for about a year. I was going to buy a brand new boat, but if you watch the story, you'll understand why we're going to be putting this baby back together and making her brilliant again.
Hey, make sure you guys go check out Josh's little series that he's going to be doing. I'm going to be doing my own series on this boat, as a lot of you guys know, and if you didn't, I did mobile detailing for a living before Salty Scale, so I have a lot of experience here. So we're going to put my expertise or my knowledge to the test. Go ahead, I'm going to give you a walkthrough. I'm going to be doing a full series myself. Throughout this series, be sure to stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of tidbits, a lot of, critical tips that you might want to take from it if you're interested in, detailing your boat or really taking care of something, an investment that you have. All right, so let's go ahead, jump on the boat, give you a nice walkthrough. As you can see, this deck is already pretty much pristine. I mean, it's beautiful. I give Josh credit where it's due. He actually used one of the methods that I used in one of my videos to how to properly clean your boat and remove unwanted stains. He used the toilet bowl cleaner method, right?
Yes, sir.
So he used toilet bowl cleaner to really clean this deck up. It had mildew and mold all over it. So he's already got a majority of it done, but what we're gonna be doing today is all the hatches and the nooks, the crannies underneath the hull where the bilge is. I mean, we gotta clean all that mold and mildew out. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. It's actually not too bad in this hatch. As you can see, it looks like he's actually probably cleaned some of that sidewall up. And then also right here, this hatch is just full of stuff. This is not his stuff. He's got to get this out. But as you could possibly see back there, there's a bunch of mold and mildew all over the sidewall of the hull. He used to have seats and upholstery on all of this. Whoops. If you lift this up here, this is actually doubles as a seat. He took off all the upholstery. It's super bad. He's gonna go ahead and get all that redone. Check out this hatch, one of the dirtier hatches here. As you could probably tell, there's mold and mildew all over that hatch. So we're gonna be taking care of that. Let's go ahead and open this up. Wow, look at this, guys. Josh has already done a lot of impressive work. But as you can see, there's a lot more that needs to be done. He's got some standing water down there that he's put some bleach in to clean up that bilge area. So, but the goal is to really get that thing looking absolutely brand new. So if you guys don't know Josh, you gotta know that he is super particular with everything that he does. And when he made this boat purchase, it was something actually new to me, because he normally wants his items looking brand new, only buys things that are pretty much gems. But I think this is a hidden gem, because this boat has just been sitting really in the sun, and that's where it's gotten most of its use. It doesn't look like it was actually physically used a whole bunch. Do you know how many hours the motor has?
I really don't.
Here it's got a 225 Honda, but the motor, I think he's gonna rock the motor basically until it blows up or needs some major service done to it.
Let's get rolling, boys and girls. Hey, let's bring her back.
What's gonna be your ultimate finished product? Like, what, do you have any plans as far as the outside goes? What is it? What's this wrap? So we got Bite Me here. You gonna be keeping that name? You gonna be changing it?
I might keep the name on the boat because it's a family boat and they like the name, but it's gonna get a new wrap. It's getting new floors. Guys, we're putting new units in it. We're putting new trolling motors on it, new upholstery.
Boat restoration.
It's gonna new gel coat. We're gonna restore the gel coat, and me and Chris are gonna put hours and hours into the polishing, the compounding, and things like that. So stay tuned. It's gonna look totally different.
All right, guys. So Josh and me brought out all the chemicals. I actually brought some that I have at my house. Some rust stain remover. This is actually some industrial grade acid. This is for like chrome wheels and things of that nature, but you can actually use it on aluminum if you plan on polishing the aluminum out. We plan on polishing all the aluminum on this boat, making it look brand new. So I went ahead, dumped some of the acid in here. I got some spray wax here. This will help us clean up anything before we polish, and also give it a nice shine. Check it out here. I actually have my personal dual action polisher. Josh bought himself one, a bunch of different chemicals. McGuire's, this is gonna be our fiberglass restore system here. I've actually made a video on fiberglass restoration. You can check that link in the description box below. Let's go ahead. I already got this acid mixed up, so let's go ahead and spray this everywhere. This will take off a lot of that mildew too inside the hatches, but the aluminum is going to be the #1 use for this chemical. All right, we're going to go ahead, take this here, spray this all in the hatch. Try not to breathe this in. The girls might not want to breathe it in too. Josh has got his kids. Check out how the acid reacts with that aluminum piece there, or stainless, whatever it is. Spray that. Watch, we'll even spray it on some of that rust. It'll help remove that, but we really want to use the rust stain remover. So what we're gonna do is take this. Josh is gonna fire up the pressure washer. We're gonna take this, spray it on all the aluminum and stainless steel, and he's gonna wash it as we go, and watch the difference that it makes. Check this out, guys. This is gonna clean up really good. And it won't hurt the canvas either. All right guys, so here's a little update for you. Got the underside of a lot of these hatches clean, and also the gunnel parts here. Also on this one, Josh is up here spraying some chemical. Right now we're doing the inside of the front hatches. Check out that. Oh yeah, nice and dirty. As you can see, here are the trolling motor batteries. They're in battery boxes. I didn't even know that. Battery boxes are a little expensive to get set up, so that's a good thing. Got the battery charger. It's hooked up separate from the main batteries, but check that out. That thing is corroded. We don't even know if that works. I'm sure it works, but we just don't want to electrocute ourselves. Got this hatch. It's nice and rusty. And yeah, this inside the bilge area is still pretty rough. We're gonna need some strong bleach water and stuff for that. Here we got some Starbright rust remover. If you guys have never used this stuff, it works really well taking the rust off. Spray some of that on there, let it sit. There we go. Whew. Make sure you don't breathe that stuff in, because it is something special, boy. Woo. Spray it on there. Spray it in there, just like that other stuff. We're using all these chemicals to work together to get this baby looking back new. We've definitely come a long ways. We've got all this stuff from all these hatches. Check out, see all these hatches? We got it all laid out over here, so everything. I don't know what Josh is keeping and what he's getting rid of, but he's got a bunch of stuff. So if you want some, hit him up. All right guys, so we're gonna take a little bit of a lunch break. We've done a lot of work. We've probably been working for like 2.5–3 hours now. The cleaning process of the boat is probably the longest and well, I shouldn't say the longest, but it's one of the more annoying processes because you got to get all the mildew, mold, everything that's gunked up over the years off the boat. And I think it's one of the most important processes. You might as well do it right the first time, otherwise you're gonna have to continue to do so. So that's what we've been doing. The only thing we're missing is a little bit of bleach, actually a lot of bleach to get in some of these hatches. Check it out. So as you can see, you lift up in here, you can see we've cleaned a lot of it, but on these edges and stuff like that, or all on the back to where we can't reach, it's very very deep. Brandon's gonna be joining us for a little bit of lunch.
Oh man, it's even sitting down. You got it? Yeah.
Cleaned out a lot of this stuff. As you can see, this looks a lot better. Check all that. All underneath all these hatches is clean. All on these side gunnels is clean. It's looking a lot better. One thing at a time. Buffing is going to be a lot. I mean, this is super dry. All the white gel coat is super dry. Everything's basically becoming powder on here, so we're gonna have to do a lot of compounding and polishing to get it back looking brand new and shiny, so we could go ahead and seal or wax her, or possibly throw like some sort of ceramic coating on it. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hey, we got a lot of the necessary work done on the boat. We got pretty much everything cleaned up except for some of the inside of the hatches, but we're gonna end up doing that tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned for part 2. Check it out. Once it posts, link will be in the description box below. I hope you guys, if you made it this far, you subscribe for more. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Are you excited to see what Josh's boat looks like in the end? Peace, guys.